Perry to the set. Now to the plate. Cruz is swinging a high fly down the left field line. It is hooking deep in the corner. Way back. That ball is history. A walk-off grand slam for Nelson Cruz. The ballpark is exploding. Cruz fires his helmet, arrives at home plate. The Rangers are there waiting. They have beaten the Tigers 7-3.
This is how you avoid a one-run win. Nelson Cruz makes it a 7-3. Rangers win in game 2, up 2-0.
He's making Ron Washington look prophetic.
He said Nelson Cruz has the ability to carry this team, and he will carry him to Detroit. Up 2-0. He tied it in the 7th and won it in the 11th.
That's a new one.
John Daniels, the general manager, hugging Scott Service, high fives. Team president Nolan Ryan. Line drive into the corner, fair. 1 run scores, that's Andrews. Hamilton digging around. This game is tied on a double by Michael Young. Up the middle. Here comes Young. Jackson kicks it in center, and the Rangers have their first lead of game 6. Into center field, a base hit. Beltre scores. Here comes Napoli. It's cut off. Base hit. Cruz scores. The left fielder, Delman Young, boots it. Throw to the plate too late. Both runners advance. It's 7-2. Into right field, slicing down the line, fair. The ball stays in play. 2 runs will score. And Hamilton had to put the brakes on around third. It's 9-2 in the 3rd inning. That is a ball into left, well hit. Back is Hamilton to end the inning. What a catch. See the give in the fence with him pressing back against that. That is hit hard and deep. It will be a sac fly to the track. Tagging and scoring is Kinsler, and it's 10-4 in the 5th. Left side, base hit. Here comes Beltre. The throw by Young, not in time. They don't just slug. Base hit. And it's 12-4 as Kinsler knocks in his 3rd of the night. Doesn't embarrass anybody through the media or in that locker room. Here's one to center. And Washington's guy goes deep. Is this going to go? At the wall. He has got another. Unbelievable Nelson Cruz. Number 6. They're all tough to pitch around because you work your way into a bigger inning. Big pickup by Detroit. Another bat gets away, and this one is on the infield and foul ground, 1 out. In the air to center, back at the track, at the wall. 2 out. In the air, shallow right. The Texas Rangers win the pennant. 2nd consecutive year. Tonight, Holland, Tim, has made starts this postseason. Rangers have won the games. He has not been able to pitch deep into the ball games, and he wants to make sure, and you can almost read lips there saying, don't miss over the plate, be aggressive, have fun, but if you're going to miss in and make these hitters a little more uncomfortable. And a 2-2. 2 out. That's down into the corner. And Elvis will run. Digging for third. Elvis to the plate. Rangers strike first in game 4.
That looked like another changeup hanging right in the middle of the plate. Yep, a changeup, and Hamilton strikes first. Andres all the way from first.
And then after the double, Wash was, I'm sure, doing his thing.
Doing the wash.
It was alive.
Yeah.
On the inside corner. Strikeout number 2 for Holland. Two out. Little cue shot back to Holland. Gets for Carl. And he's been good through 3. Now he's got a little smile on his face in this beautiful ballpark in Arlington, Texas. Dirk Nowitzki threw out the first pitch yesterday. And
come on, everybody, let's do the wash. Dirk does it. It's the biggest thing to hit Germany since Sprockets.
If not for the second deck of this stadium, which just got in the way, still be rolling somewhat. Moreland for out number 2. And Pujols is 0 for 2.
Torrey thought it was over the line that Culpa, when talking with a pool reporter last night, was asked about being from St. Louis.
Here's a double play. And Holland erases that leadoff hit right away. Big strikeout. Another big hook from Derek Holland.
La Russa telling us that if Boggs hits the spot, he's as good as anyone he has. His spot now is going to be down for the double play ball.
That is tomahawked way out of here to left. And it's 4-0 Texas in the 6th. Got him looking. Well, they will get there for John Jay, and you may see a change in the lineup with his struggles at the plate. That's where Napoli wanted it. 95 miles per hour, 2 out. The highest he's reached on the gun is 96. And the last 2 have been 95 as he works in the 8th with 2 out, nobody on. Now working fast. Why not? In control. And leading 4-0 in game 4. Beltre down on a knee, 1 out. In a 4-run game, that's going to be it. A 116 pitch night. No call yet. Game over. Rangers win it 4-0. To the 3rd. Punto into left field. This ball is caught. Diving catch.
Runs during the season.
One of the fun guys to watch during batting practice with shots like that. Wow, 2-1. Elvis Andrews to first. Wilson out of trouble. A hit, 2 walks. Series even at 2 games apiece. Good tight game 5. Puto strikes out. Breaking ball is hammered. Deep into left. And game 5 is tied. There goes Craig. Pitches high. Throw down for the out. Flies it into center. Should end the inning. Hamilton is there. And the Cardinals have now stranded 10. Left side. In the hole. It's a beautiful play and throw. In the air to right center field. This ball is down and off the wall. 1 run scores. Young. Here's Cruz. And it's 4-2 Texas in the 8th. Some of the reactions from this bottom of the 8th. From La Russa to Washington to the fans.
Or if they're going to tie, do it with your best pitch. And his best pitch is a fastball.
Struck him out. Throw down. 2 out.
Holiday elects to stay there.
This one gets away. Napoli has to finish it. He's done it all tonight. And the Rangers win game 5. A final of 4-2. And they lead this World Series 3 games to 2.
And sends the first pitch to deep center field. And Jones reaches up, can't get it.
I hope he didn't get hurt because he extended his arm and it hit right on top of the wall. Well, Arrieta, like so many pitchers, started Josh off with an off-speed pitch, but he didn't keep it down. He got it up. And Josh, who loves to swing at the first pitch, took advantage of it and knocked it right out of the ballpark.
Well hit to left field, and Chavez looks up. Another 2-run homer. 3 in a row for Josh Hamilton.
Well, he hit a hanging curveball the first time up, and that time it was a fastball that he hit to left field.
Up to the 2 homers and a double. High, deep center field. Jones at the wall. A 3-homer game for Josh Hamilton. And of course, it's a 2-run blast.
And of course, Elvis is on base. Well, how about those last 5 at-bats? 4 home runs and a double. I think they better throw him a pitch he can't hit next time up.
How about an intentional walk no matter what has happened before? How about another to center field? Number 4, Josh Hamilton on an unstoppable tear in Baltimore.
Got a standing ovation from the Oriole crowd, too. This is like the home run derby in Yankee Stadium.
If you have been watching Ranger baseball since day 1, 1972, we have never seen a performance like this. May well never see it again.
A tough call. That's a big first down taken away. Romo fires. He gets it anyway. And more. Williams gonna go. Cowboys are on the board. Touchdown, Terrence Williams. Halfway into his first playoff game in his career. Had a good year. Here's Stafford. Play action in the air. That ball picked. Wilbur. And the first turnover of the game is into the arms of Kyle Wilbur. Now 3rd down and 10. Blitz coming. Romo has got Des Bryant. Bryant's going to make a play. Big number 88. Still up. Down inside the 10. Murray cuts upfield. Touchdown. Cowboys back in it. And now 1 for 2. And it's a 3-point game. Ross will bring it out. Well played. Ross brought down at the 5. They fake the handoff. Stafford is incomplete. Flag is thrown. Pettigrew the intended target with Hitchens in coverage. Hitchens didn't get his head around, and we'll check and see what the call is.
I just couldn't tell if there was contact. There was a little bit of a grab. There was a little bit of contact in the
pass interference, number 59, defense, automatic first down.
It's a huge call, and we'll check in with Mike Pereira. You like the call?
I'll tell you, the key is if you're the official, you're looking to see if the defender is playing the ball. If he's not, and there is contact as the receiver reaches back for the ball, it is going to be in the defense. That's pass interference.
A huge call. And now they're going to pick up the flag.
Wow.
Boy, that was late. Have you ever seen that call picked up that late?
Not at all. Obviously, the guy that had the best angle also was the back judge that made the call.
Now it's 4th and 1. And the offense is out there for Detroit. On 4th down, Romo. Over the middle, he's got Witten. Witten down inside the 25. 3rd down and goal. Romo protected. End zone. Touchdown. Terrence Williams.
The Lions decide to go with a 4-man rush. The offensive line does an outstanding job of giving Romo time in the pocket. Terrence Williams, who's trying to work all the way across the field, he recognizes his quarterback's in trouble. He comes back out of the route, gives him a place to throw the ball in the back line.
Stafford brought down. Ball out. Dallas going to win.
Come back and win the ball game, as you said, like they've done all season long. Don't count this team out. They have been outstanding on the road, played their best football on the road. They've got their work cut out for them next week at Lambeau, but 8-0 on the season is going to be a heck of a matchup next Sunday.
Beltre tucks off a tough hop, and the throw is wide down the line, and there we got a 5-second. Bautista picked on the wrong guy as Odor came right at him, and we got the bench is empty of that. There's some pent-up emotion going on out at Globe Life Park.
Well, Bautista got the worst of that exchange.
The fans may have been waiting since last October, but it looks like the Rangers and Blue Jays were waiting since last October. There was some serious, you don't normally see that kind of fight in a major league game, but you did today.
Yeah, generally, it's a lot of posturing. There was no posturing in that.
Nope, sure wasn't.
I'll tell you one thing, Rugnet didn't waste any time getting a few swings in on Bautista either. Bautista might be hurt.
He could be. Rugnet popped him real good.
Well, they picked the wrong guy to slide into second base hard on.
Jeff Bannister right in the middle of things.
Yeah, that's still a volatile situation.
Yeah, yes, it is. I think they're going to call a double play with Bautista sliding beyond the bag and interfering with Odor's ability to make a double play. That's Lance Barrett, the third base umpire, talking to Bautista. All of a sudden, this ballpark is filled with electricity. Now comes the hard part, explaining who gets what and why in the whole thing.
Bautista doesn't want to go back.
I think he's probably had enough for one.
I think he had enough of Rugnet.
Bannister still jawing at John Gibbons.
I guarantee you John Gibbons doesn't want any part of Bannister either. All the energy he could muster to get that far out in the outfield.
Beekman's walking off the field, so apparently they're going to call interference on the illegal slide and rule it an inning-ending double play. That's rubbing a little salt in the wound. DeMarlo Hale, the acting manager, out there talking to Sony, the home plate umpire. And now the umpires will huddle up and see if that is going to be the call. Rangers have already walked off the field. Whatever they heard from the umpires out there was that that was going to be a double play, ruled because of the illegal slide by Bautista. We'll see if that stands up. The crew chief, Dale Scott, with Bob Davidson, Lance Barrett, and Dan Iasonia huddled around him. And Dale Scott now, here's the play as it occurred.
No doubt what he was trying to do at second base.
Sure. And now DeMarlo Hale getting an explanation. Here's the close-up.
Yeah, that's the kind of slide they're trying to eliminate.
Yep. And I think Odor, you saw Odor dropping down. Rugnet said, nope.
Whoa! I think Bautista got all he could handle with that.
Odor's now 2 for 5 today.
Wow. That's some pretty solid contact right there.
Yep.
Yeah, that was an illegal slide. That's got to be a double play. That's what they're trying to eliminate. Trying to hurt the middle infielder by sliding past the bag.
Scoring foreign-born player and one who was certainly part of paving the way for so many after the fact.
Nice find.
And Dirk looking to start the scoring for Dallas tonight, and he does with a jump shot to level up the score at 2-2.
How ironic is it that Dirk, looking for 20 points, gets the first shot for the Mavericks?
Well, every basket in here, Harp, is going to be, every dirt basket in here is going to be electric tonight.
Absolutely. The fans well aware of what's going on, what's at stake tonight. And there you see another shot for Dirk.
For 3 more!
Maybe he'll get it in the first quarter.
It is going to happen quickly if he keeps this up. A 2 and a 3 to start tonight for Dirk. A win pushes them even closer in this 8th place playoff chase.
That's the bottom line. I mean, I think Dirk will agree.
Stepping into a 3! For Dirk.
Special stuff. He's going to give you something to remember tonight. Keep shooting it that way.
I think he wants to go ahead and get it on out of the way.
Dirk will come up top, set a screen. Matthews goes around it, into the lane. Seth finds Dirk. One bounce dribble. He's finally active shooting. 10 already. 29,990. And a chance to tack on one more.
Maybe he doesn't miss tonight. Maybe that's how he gets his 30,000. And 10 points away in the first quarter. That is remarkable stuff.
Yeah, it's hard not to smile right now. I love Dirk Prom.
2 fouls on Tart. Black, he goes to the bench. Mavs have an 8-point lead. Dirk's already scored 11. He needs 9 more. Now they'll put him down low, and he very quickly shoots it over Russell and needs 7 more.
Incredible.
From 7 down to 6. Breaks free from Randall, comes up to set a screen. Now involved in a pick and roll with Devin Harris. Quick pass by Harris to take 2 more. Down there to the 4.
You think about Dirk's career, nobody's done it the way he's done it. And again, he's going to get his 30 like nobody has ever got.
Those 2 possessions of the second quarter. Dirk got 1 shot. He's about to get another one. Down low against Larry Nance Jr. Here it is. He's done it. 30,000 points. Dirk Nowitzki. Looks on. Mark Cuban looks on. Standing ovation.
You got to think there's a relief for Dirk at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if he adds a big number to what he has accomplished here.
We will stay here at the next timeout when they have the in-arena recognition. He has put on a show to do it tonight. Needed 20. Did it by early in the second quarter.
What a show.
It's a mob scene.
The shot that will always be remembered is associated with Dirk to be immortalized in statue one day.
Just looking the defense down like he's done so many defenders. And you're talking about on tonight. Dirk has only missed 2 shots, 8 for 10 to get his number.
Sorry, Larry Nance Jr. It happens. Sometimes you're there for 30K.
Everybody on their feet at Globe Life Park. The 3-0. Bouncer, base hit into left field. Around second, heading to third, Mazzara. Beltre goes for 2, and it's a stand-up double. And there it is, number 3,000 for Adrian Beltre.
can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, made proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I hear the music. I want to hear the crowd. Let's see if there's a big crowd reaction from the face-off. Sometimes we get one, sometimes not. We sure did. Grimaldi scooting to the outside, shooting one, and a save made by Bishop through a screen. Another shot at the horn, and that takes care of period number one.
I'd like to see him race Connor McDavid. I think Gurianov is that fast to go up against the fastest player in the league.
Dickinson moving in, curls the net, fed one in front, score! Como!
Speaking of fast, this is an extremely quick transition by the Dallas Stars with the penalty just over. Off to the races go the Stars, buy some time and space, put it out front, and the finish for Blake Como. There's the speed by Dickinson out front, and then Pecorine without a stick can't stop that. Nothing he can do. And Como, who was injured in the first period, doesn't look injured there, making it 2-1.
It's a great point. It's an element of surprise, so a good play by Ben to try and get Rene off guard.
Score! The wrister by Klingberg! Janmark was at the front of the net when Klingberg pulled the trigger. Perhaps he got a piece of it, but it's a tie game on the power play goal.
Won a face-off. Klingberg, right-handed shot, gets to the middle of the ice. Right there, 3 in green. He goes, Janmark's in front of the net. And then he bumps into Pecorine, and the puck ends up in the back of the net. Changes direction without a doubt. There's no way that Rene ever saw that puck leave the stick. Don't think he got it with a stick, maybe with the leg.
Over the glove hand, but against the glass. Ben got it back. Klingberg with it there. Across for a shot by Radulov. Score! Radulov!
Well, this first power play unit started the power play. They lost the puck, and then he threw out his second unit, and they got a good chance, and then the head coach, Rick Bowness, throws his number 1 unit out with the face-off in the offensive zone, and Radulov off to Klingberg, tee up, blows it right by Pecorine, stick side.
They never quit on the play. By not quitting, they created that one-time opportunity for Radulov.
Jabbed along by Sagan, carried back ahead by Janmark. Scott Fox with him. Janmark holding, shooting one, scramble in front of the net. They score!
shot block. And then Andre Sekera jumps into the play. He's going to come to your screen. 5 in green. He gets to the front of the net and chips it in on the backhand. We talked about it in the open. The active defense for the Dallas Stars. A threat every time they're on the offense. And it all started because of the shot block by Roman Polak.
Off the tie-up, it is Turris after it. And the last word on this is the crowds.
I'm going to track Doncic and try to prevent that ball from coming into him.
Finney-Smith to inbound. Back to Doncic. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game at the buzzer! The Doncic masterpiece is complete. Lukamania alive and well here in Orlando.
Ruling's confirmed. Good. He got the matchup he wanted, and he had the presence of mind to know exactly how long 3.7 seconds was.
This is a shot he works on time and time again. Rhythm, step back three. That's in his resume. What a performance by Luka and the Mavericks. Mama, there goes that man.
The return for Oleksiak. Jamie Oleksiak leaving it for Sekera. Kiviranta setting up in front. He shoots. He scores! A hat trick and a Game 7 overtime winner for Yoel Kiviranta of the Dallas Stars, who move on to the Western Conference Final.
Here you see, they were engaged. You'll see quickly coming down low. Andre Sekera, he's going to find Kiviranta, who pulled away from coverage, and he just snaps it home. But Kiviranta inserted because of no Andrew Cogliano, gets the hat trick, the OT winner, and the series winner, AJ, to move Dallas into the Western Conference Final.
Well, two things that strike me about this goal. The unselfishness of the Dallas Stars. They got to change during this. They kept pressure on in the offensive zone. Tired Colorado Avalanche out there. They get other people. And then Kiviranta is around the crease. We can hear the ref saying, watch the crease, watch the crease. That's how close he was. And instead, then he backs out. And he makes that space. He finds that hole, and he gets that quick shot off, and he gives this elation to the Dallas Stars bench and to his goaltender, Anton Hudobin.
49 seconds left in the power play. Gurianov takes it in. Perry in back of the goal.
Spreads it out wide left. Rope hits up high for Klingberg. Fake the shot. One time. Gurianov. He scores. Denis Gurianov. The Stars win Game 5. They win the series. They win the West. And the Dallas Stars are headed to the Stanley Cup final. The Stars come roaring back again for the 10th time in the last 2 playoff years. And Denis Gurianov, who had an assist on Kiviranta's power play goal that tied the game, absolutely unleashed his lethality, was wide open.
Redemption drive with their patented spinner and a quick 2 for the Mavs.
And the ball's going to be in Luka's hand 80 to 85% of the time. Here's the step by Luka.
And Aiden was out there, and Luka trains it, teeing up from 3. Hard to believe a week ago, the Suns led this series 2 games to none. Doncic 3, good! Wow, what a start. He's hit his first 3. And it's intercepted by Dorian Finney-Smith. The other way with numbers punching on the wing. Booker comes out on Finney-Smith, and Doncic goes right by Bridges.
Monty Williams electing to go with Shamet, a bigger guard, especially defensively, to match up with Luka.
Dinwiddie in, pops a tray from the side in front of Shamet. Dinwiddie drives right on Cam Johnson. Ball rotation finds Doncic. And Dinwiddie with a fake and a fire. The triple is good. He's knocked down 2. Finney-Smith in the corner. Bertans is in for the first time for the Mavs. Inside they go, but tied by Powell.
How about the pass, though, by Luka? 3 assists as well.
Cam Johnson working him down low. Doncic with the bump and the spin. Another 2, and he's got 12.
Think about it. They're sitting on 15 right now here in the first quarter.
Half minute to go. Biombo's out there on Dinwiddie. He goes right by him, slashing to the rack. Mavericks facing their second consecutive elimination game. Into Paul, the spinning Brunson.
They're going to make him work. They are just going to tire out Chris Paul.
On the shot by Torrey Craig. And Dinwiddie racing the other way. Rockets his way down. Hits his third 3. He's knocked in his third triple off the bench. Shot clock at 5. Dinwiddie. A 3 over 8. Good! A fourth 3 for Dinwiddie.
And they're getting the swish with Ayton. We saw the 2 early threes. Here we go again. The isolation.
Into Ayton. The bump and the fadeaway. Textbook. Big smile, 19 points.
With Luka on the floor as well. This gives him a chance to rest.
On the move, Dinwiddie. A shot right there. Close range over Ayton.
Play the hot hand.
Doncic with 16. Into Biombo. Doubled inside. Give him 18. And a foul on the play. Takes it. Got it. Dinwiddie, big game off the bench and into Cam Johnson. Flies inside, got it, foul. Crashing in there for 2.
Forcing him to go left and just picking apart every single thing about his game that gives him comfort.
Doncic, what a hard shot. Stunning. 27-point lead, down goes Johnson, 3, Luka, bullseye.
Oh no.
They're shredding him.
Oh no, he didn't.
Shot clock at 6. Brunson puts on the brakes, stopping on a dime, working on Crowder. Nice mid-range shot. Doncic. It's Brunson with an open 3. Powell set a screen, opening up the door, and Brunson's hit 2 in a row. 8 on Doncic. Shot clock is down to 4, and a 3 by Luka. Bullseye. Got it. And he's got 30.
Then they lost to Golden State. Baron Davis, Stephen Jackson and crew.
Brunson, tough shot. He got it to go. Both these teams have looked completely different depending on if they were home or on the road. Until tonight, 3. Brunson, good. Brunson cans a 3. Best road record, they quickly blitz Doncic. Wide open Powell, no one's on him. Great find, hunting the open guy, and they got him because the blitz took the big out. 5 minutes gone in the third. Pickpocketed Booker. 3 on 2. And Finney-Smith wide open. Balaka 3. Good! Doncic. Big Bridges on him. Shot clock at 4. And a step back.
Man, it ain't right. It is not right what Luka is doing to the Phoenix Suns. New Orleans pounded the Suns on the board.
Oh, what a move by Doncic. He just did a pirouette. Bertans curling and feeding, and Powell is right there, and no one to block him out. Dinwiddie with 26, a career playoff high. Dallas, the third playoff team he's been with in his career. 15-footer Brunson right down the hatch.
How good has he been in the second half?
Now,
you couldn't talk about Betty.
Couldn't talk about it. Now we can. With ease, Brunson on the move. Series 2, Reggie, went early on, and they were hunting Doncic when he was on the floor defensively. There's a drive by Brunson. Got it. He's got 22. Dinwiddie trying by Shannon.
Good move.
3 wins and 4 losses. Maybe 3 and 5. Brunson. Shots like that. Silky, smooth J. Dinwiddie.
You don't want to call it now?
Well. McGee defending. Shot clock is whittled down to 4. And there is 30 points for Spencer Dinwiddie. Brunson. Jabbing, spinning. Marquise Chris in the game hits a 3. The former Sun, Marquise Chris, buries one from outside. And to channel a little Jimmy Johnson, the former Cowboy coach. How about the Mavericks? Wow. Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks are going to the Western Conference Finals.
A lot of people were wondering what it was going to be like if the Stros didn't win the division. I guess we'll never know.
Ever thrown in his career right now.
And he pulls that one down the left field line, and a diving catch made by Evan Carter.
This is the most underrated part about the Rangers. Their defense, especially in the outfield.
The runner goes from first. He'll have to get back fast. Margot the catch. That should be deep enough to score the run. Tavares did get back to first and across the plate with the first run of this postseason. Nathaniel Lowe on an RBI on a sacrifice fly by the 25-year-old rookie. Great in their workout yesterday. They put him on the roster today. He bunts again and pops it up. Montgomery, a diving catch. What a play. Because if that lands, that's a big problem for the Texas Rangers.
That's a hit and a run scored. So we talked about the Ranger defense. We didn't talk about how good a defender Jordan Montgomery's been, because he's made 2. That is a tremendous play.
And this is a backhand dive. I mean, you think about him being able to get off the mound, backhand, and get to this. Amazing play. Probably could have let it go and would have gone foul anyway, but...
For 14 against him with runners in scoring position. That's the situation again. The runner goes from first, and Pinto swings and misses. Pinto to get out of the inning. He strikes out here, and Montgomery has his second. Pinto down the second. Margot swings. It's a foul tip. That's off the glove of Pinto to the backstop, and a run scores. Seager across the plate. It's 2-0. Again, the Rays continue to help the Texas Rangers offense.
Oh, we've told you 3 times what a good defensive catcher Pinto is, and he is.
Treated by a line drive, sinking fast. That'll fall in front of Siri, and it's off his glove and up into the air. Around to score Carter, and now the throw goes into the dugout. Simeon in as well.
This ball looked like it could get caught. This is not getting caught, and he took off and forced to throw to third. And again, another sloppy play by the Rays.
Line drive caught by Young. Going to his left, his glove arm fully extended, and he took a hit away from Margot. Curveball, and he struck him out with an off-speed curve away. What a performance by Jordan Montgomery, one of the most important parts of this Texas Rangers season. Pretty well hit, but that should end the ball game. Tavares the catch, and game 1 of this wild card series goes to the Texas Rangers. He throws strike 3 on the outside corner. No argument from Paredes. Swing and a miss at a pitch down and away. Meade strikes up, and he struck him out. 4 strikeouts through 8 batters for Nathan Eovaldi. Swing and a miss for Pinto. There's a long fly ball to left, way back, and gone. First home run of this series for either team. Adolis Garcia with a bomb way back into the left field seats. And the Rangers lead 1-0, 416 feet.
Well, this team really took off offensively when Young and Garcia came off the injured list in September, and just...
3-2 pitch, a little pop-up, long run for Lowe. He can run hard, and he doesn't get it. And a run will score. Tavares has scored. On his way to third is Young, and he is safe. There's a drive to right off the bat of Evan Carter, and what a postseason he is having. The 21-year-old rookie with a 2-run homer. And it is 4-0 Texas.
21 years old. He's batted 6 times in this series. He's reached base each time.
We saw the patience in the last at bat. He ended up walking. This one, he's sitting up and in.
Eovaldi, swing and a miss. He hits a high chopper. It's going to bring in another run. The only play for Eflin is at first. Seager in to make it 5-0 Rangers. There's a shot toward the gap in left center. That's going to bring home another run. Simeon's first hit of this series is a double, and Texas leads 6-0. And there's a drive to right field.
That will one-hop the wall. Seager's on his way to second as Simeon crosses the plate. It's another double for Seager. His second of the ball game, third of the series, 5-0. And they haven't had a runner reach second base in this series since the 6th inning of yesterday. That is 8 innings and counting. Bochy takes the ball from Eovaldi. Magnificent today. He departs, but he's ready to celebrate with his team. Strike 3. Fastball at the knees, a borderline pitch. Goes the Rangers' way, and they go on to the second round to take on Baltimore in the ALDS starting on Saturday. They win a playoff round for the first time in 12 years.
3-2 again. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Heaney goes with the elevated fastball, which has been his bread and butter.
Evan Carter. He hooks one down the line. That's a base hit for Carter. And the 21-year-old's in the middle of it again. On his way to second with a double. Garcia's in to score. And the Rangers are on the board first. Strike one and a high fastball to Jonah Heim. And now it's Heim with a base hit to left center. Carter's given the wave. Mullins' throw goes into second, and it's 2-0 Texas. 3 consecutive hits here in the fourth.
Frazier, 2-1. Pitch breaking ball. That's popped up. First base side. It's playable for Nate Lowe. Behind the bag. He's got it. And Dunning has put out the fire.
They go from Coulomb to Webb. Josh Young flies it to center field. Mullins is going back on the track at the wall. It's gone. And the rookie out of the 8th spot goes deep to center field. Rangers up 3-1.
Well, he was the one of the Rangers rolling before he got hurt. Missed a long period of time.
Tied with the Twins for the most home runs in the AL this year. Back-to-back walks from Chapman. Chopper left side. Young picks it. Goes to second. It turns a double play. Josh Young, who grew up idolizing Brooks Robinson, just looked a little bit like the legend over there at third.
This is a short hop, tough play, head down, and if he makes the play, obviously the double play is in order, and that's exactly what he does.
Chapman to the plate. Mountcastle swings and misses at the high fastball. There goes Henderson. Throw from Heim. He got him. Jonah Heim throws out Gunnar Henderson. Best in baseball during the regular season at controlling the running game. Does it right here.
Just a fraction. Didn't get that perfect jump. He tries the swim move to get outside the tag. Set it up. That catcher can throw. And what a moment.
Career high 13 home runs this season for him. Here's a cue shot to third. Young, who's been the man today, ends game 1. Texas 3, Baltimore 2. And this much maligned Rangers bullpen finds a way to get it to the finish line.
They didn't make it easy, but they got it done.
Strides home with a 1-2. A fastball is lifted to left center field. Hayes is sprinting back into the gap. A diving attempt from Mullins, but he can't get it. Lowe's in to score. Young trying to score from first. Relay from Mateo's not in time. Out of the 9th spot in the order, Leody Taveras has tied this game.
Runners are at first and third now for Mitch Garver.
3 consecutive changeups. This one's put in play and it scores a run, and it's an infield hit with that lollipop of a throw over there to first. Here's 1-1. Is hit hard into center field. Base hit Garcia. Seager makes the turn, comes in to score. A 4 spot for Texas.
Carter at third.
Back to the high fastball, and Heim swats it to the left side. Base hit. 5 runs for the Rangers in the second, and they lead it 5-2.
3-1. Swinging a high fly ball deep out into left field. Hayes going back. Mitch Garver, can you take me higher? You most definitely can. A grand slam for Mitch Garver to give Texas a 9-2 lead. For Mitch Garver, who had been 2 for 13 previously in the postseason, before today hits his first career postseason home run. And the Rangers are up huge here in the 3rd inning.
Well, this park had the fewest home runs to left field this year of any park in baseball.
bouncing ball to third. Henderson stabs it, steps in the bag, running throw, picked by Mountcastle. Beautiful plays on both ends. Run comes through the back door, 10-4 Texas. Grounder to a drawn-in Mateo, couldn't get it out of his glove, and Young's going to come in to score. Corey Seager, another chance to make history. 4 walks today. Corey Seager becomes the first guy in postseason history in 1,760 postseason games to walk 5 times. Mullins 0 for 4 today, 0 for 7 in this series. 2 gone in the 9th. And the Texas Rangers take both games in Baltimore. They've got a 2-0 series lead over the top team in the AL.
Right-hander from Alvin, Texas, Nate Eovaldi.
He gets a chase on a ball in the dirt and has his first strikeout. His 0-2. It's swung out and missed. The former World Series MVP. Golf swung, right field. Forget about it. Rangers strike first.
That was a strong man sitting in a rocking chair hitting a home run.
And the bases are loaded for the guy that went deep when he had him loaded in game 2. It's Mitch Garver. And it's pulled down the line. There's actually a changeup, and it was pulled down the line. Garver delivers again. 2-run double, 3-0. Garcia gets up on top of that ball, hammers it to left field. What a swing! It's gone!
On this pitch right here, talked about getting it inside. They wanted to get it up, but that is not the place that it absolutely went to. It was out over the plate where he could get his hands. That location by a foot is the big difference for Garcia.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Doubles up on the curve to get his 3rd K. Another 1-2 pitch. Got him with a 50-splitter in this series. There's one getting a hold of one. He finally finds it in a big way.
Well, we were talking about him having a hard time getting the barrel of the bat to the ball, but we mentioned that 15 pitch at bat. Maybe that got him going a little bit. Fastball inner half, and look at his hands and the timing, and you can just tell, finally.
Here comes the 3-2. And that's in there for a called 3rd strike. Oh, he dotted the outside corner with that fastball.
98 pitch of the game from Nathan Eovaldi. And big game Nate has done it again. Nathan Eovaldi, first Rangers postseason game here at Globe Life. He gets a curtain call after 7 innings and just 1 run. And the Texas Rangers are going to the championship series. Bruce Bochy's club sweeps the 101-win Baltimore Orioles. Hot stretch at the right time, and for the first time since 2011, the Rangers are going to play in the American League Championship Series. So hard to strike this guy out. Hooks one to the left field corner. Carter on the move. Leaping grab! Evan Carter, who's made his impact in the batter's box
since he came up a month ago. Makes a nice defensive play right there.
He sure did. This is one of the toughest left fields to play because of that fence.
Comes home. Alvarez swings and misses. Got him with a curve. 28-year-old all-star catcher bangs the ball to right center field. It's down in front of Dubon, who's got a good arm, but his throw won't have a chance to get Carter. Texas 1, Houston nothing on a base hit from Jonah Heim. Got him with a curve. There's the breaker down in the way you were looking for. Pitch. One gone in the fourth as he gets him with a high fastball. 1-2 pitch. Sticks with a fastball and strikes him out. Jordan Montgomery gets out of the bases loaded jam. Another 1-2 pitch. He is hit hard. Deep right field, and Leody Taveras takes Verlander deep. That time of year where names are made. And how about Leody Taveras out of the 9th spot, hitting a home run against Justin Verlander.
Fastball up. Watch it just click. See how he dropped the barrel down? And he knew. That was connected swing on a pitch. If you showed all the home runs in baseball, they're going to be in that area.
Montgomery strikes out Alvarez for the 3rd time tonight. And he's through 5 scoreless innings in game 1. Swing and a miss from Abreu, and a strikeout for Montgomery. Pitch into center field. Here comes Taveras to make the grab. 6 1/3 scoreless innings for Jordan Montgomery. 7 scoreless innings in the wild card round, but here against his potent Houston lineup. The 2-1. Fly ball left center field. Back goes low onto the track at the wall. Carter with a leap and a catch. Back to first goes Altuve. Evan Carter to the deepest part of left center field with a leaping grab.
I'm telling you right now, they're going to look at this to see if Altuve retouches second base. This is as far as you can hit the ball to left field. And Carter goes back and makes an incredible play. And what the Rangers are going to look at is see if Altuve retouches second. The Rangers have made 3 significant defensive plays in the postseason, and the reason why they haven't lost a game.
Let's see.
Get a chance to look at his feet and see if he retouched right there. Watch where he goes right there. He's checking it out. He steps across, and I don't know if he stepped back. His foot was across the bag, but it was his other foot on it. I'm telling you, I think he's out. Based on that view, you have to retouch the bag. He went past the bag, and I don't know if that view showed that he retouched it coming back. Getting back to first base.
After review, the call on the field's overturned. The runner is out on appeal. Texas will retain their challenge.
So a successful appeal from the Rangers, and it's a double play. Astros down to their last strike. Leclerc's 3-2 pitch. Got him! And the Texas Rangers keep on rolling with game 1 in the championship series, 2-0. Rangers threatening early. Little tapper back to Valdez. He juggles, he throws wide. Throwing air from Framber Valdez, leading to the first run of the game. Back-to-back singles and then a throwing air from Valdez, and it's 1-0 Rangers before the folks even settle into their seats. Adolis Garcia picks the first one into right field, base hit. Seager in to score, Grossman to third, 2-0 just like that. Garver now yanks the line drive into left field. That'll drop in for another Texas hit, and it's 3-0. The 4th hit. Punches a base hit the other way, does low. Here comes Garcia. Brantley up with it. His throw is cut off in a full spot in the first. 2 out and a 2-2 pitch from Valdez. Garcia takes ball 3. Whoa, look at him with a cartwheel. Actually, that pitch might have hit him. It's like it hit him on the foot. On this 0-2, Brantley takes strike 3. Splitter gets him looking. Backhand play Young from the far corner of the diamond. Got him. There's a fly ball to left field, and Jonah Heim hits it out. There's that power you're talking about. It's not just the singles. Plenty of sack in that bat as well, and the Rangers get the run right back. First postseason home run for Jonah Heim, and it's 5-1 Texas.
Well, again, now that's going to cause Dusty to think about his bullpen. He's hoping that his starter can get locked in, but the approach the Rangers have had against Valdez has been impressive.
Tricks out Maldonado. Back to the top, and Altuve grounds the first one that he sees to Seager. Uses that long frame to get there and finish off a 1-2-3 third. A 2-2. Backdoor breaking ball gets him. His first strikeout of this series, all four have been on Cruz. Diaz swings and misses.
Lead better.
Altuve's down on strikes, and Evaldi goes back-to-back Ks. Young gets another chance. This one bounces right to him. Somehow gets out of the bases loaded, nobody out situation. Goes back to the old field and gets the same result. And he strikes him out on 3 pitches. Nathan Evaldi, the bigger the spot, the bigger the game, the better he is. And he's through 6 again. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball left side. Young's got it. Juggle recovers and steps on the bag to end the 8th. The second home run of the day from Yordan Alvarez has the Astros back to within 1. 3-1. Fly ball center field. Taveras comes on. The call, the catch, the win in game 2. A nail-biter that goes Texas way. 5-4. And they lead this best of 7. 2 games to none. On this 2-0, he goes after it. Hits it in the air to center. Taveras is back. He's at the wall. He leaps. And he brought it back. Highway robbery. Leody Taveras.
I love watching this play as a former pitcher. There's nothing better. Taking a run off the board. What a timed up, perfect. I'm sorry, that's one of the most exciting plays in baseball.
Adolis Garcia drives it out in the air, deep left center field. McCormick to the track, at the wall. It is gone!
Remember I said the ball down is the pitch that a hitter can get to with a big swing? I believe this ball was down. It might be central down, but it was not up. So let's watch where this pitch is. It's supposed to be up, and it's inner third. Inner third where he could get his hands down to that ball, and he was short to it. And wow, this crowd for the first time has felt like they have a chance to win a game at home.
Regular season, postseason combined. And he gets hit by the first pitch here and gets right in Maldonado's ear. The benches are clearing in the American League Championship Series. Everybody doing their very best to keep their cool, but Garcia's losing his, going right at Maldonado. Bullpens have emptied. More important than ever right now that everybody keeps their cool, understanding the bigger picture of this series and this season.
Well, you can understand why he's so hot. That's a 90-something mile-per-hour fastball up near the shoulder. And a lot of it might have to do with how long he walked after he'd hit that home run. But you can understand why he's heated.
In-state rivals and things boiling over here in a critical Game 5.
And I think Abreu was trying to plead his case that that's not what he was intending to do. You knew the first pitch was going to be inside after that long home run. Now they can throw Abreu out of the game if they choose, if they think that the intent was definitely to hit him. And of course they're going to deal with Garcia and his ability to maybe either go after Maldonado. But either way, you got first and second, nobody out in a tight game. And to your point, as long as nobody loses their cool, you could see that fastball just rides up and in.
I know he's pleading his case that it wasn't on purpose. All signs point to it being on purpose. And it's just dumb. I mean, you're down by 2 runs. You put a guy on just to prove a point. Well, your season on the line.
But that's what he was trying to say there. Like that was not what I was trying to do. Trying to bury a fastball in, yes, and the ball just rides up. And I know the circumstances smell a little differently, but first and second, nobody out, and I think they just threw out Abreu.
So the umpire's not convinced that one just got away from Brian Abreu, who only hit 3 batters all regular season.
And Dusty will end up going too.
And he will join Abreu.
And Dusty has a case. I mean, this is a tough call for the umpires. I mean, you could, like you said, you know, no one's going. Why would you want to put a second runner on and have first and second, nobody out? But the circumstances around the home run were just too close to each other, and the umpires were in a tough spot to make that call, and they had to make the call that they viewed the intent was on purpose. And Dusty's going to say second pitch.
And this place has become an absolute madhouse. We silenced the first 2 games here. Dusty's team taking early leads, taking the crowd out of the game. Did it again today. The Rangers have come back, taken the lead. His 3-2 is cut on and missed, and he does, turning up a fastball. Mitch Garver swings at the first one that he sees, sends it the other way and deep. On the first pitch of the inning, he hits it out and ties the game. Mitch Garver with an ambush of Valdez, and it's 1-1 just like that.
Had a game plan, and there's the first Ranger. Remember I said who's going to go to right center, center to right center, and he got rewarded with a home run. I don't know if there'll be a carryover effect, but that's a great sign and a much needed run.
3-2. Strikes him out with a fastball on this 2-2. It is a cutter to the corner, and Beckman watches strike 3. On an 0-1 pitch. Drives one the other way. Tucker's going back towards the corner at the wall. A lead bend. It's gone. Just over the glove of Tucker. 2 home runs for the Rangers the other way, and they've taken the lead in Game 6.
See how he's floating? Oh, wow. Yes, he could have got that. What a big moment here for Texas. I mean, that's inches.
It's 1-2 to Brantley. It is swung on and missed. 3rd good splitter in that plate in Brantley. Is grounded to second for Simeon. He'll go to second for 1. On to first. Lee digs it out in a double play. Josh Sborz induces a 4-6-3 twin killing on 3-1. Garver rips a line drive to the left field corner. It's a fair ball. Carter's in with the insurance. Garver's got a 3-hit game, and Texas has a 4-2 lead.
Leclerc.
Another one. Got him swinging. Jose Leclerc gets out of the bases-loaded jam and finds redemption 1 game later. Corey Seager, bases loaded. Stanik's on to face him, John. Oh, he gets hit, and they do the hard way to make it 5-2. Chance for more here. Bases loaded, 1 gone in the 9th. Stanik's 1-1. It is drilled on a line, left field, and gone. Adolis Garcia makes his statement, and the Rangers have their sights set on Game 7.
Well, it wasn't the train tracks, but it was special.
Third straight game with a home run for Adolis Garcia. The Rangers have broken it open. They lead 9-2.
Well, somehow, some way, he got shorter to the ball, Joe, because he had been swinging big and out of the zone. Watch how this swing gets shorter and to the ball.
Two gone in the ninth. We're headed to a Game 7 in this All-Texas Championship Series. And isn't it fitting that these teams that tied during the regular season at 90 and 72 still can't decide things? On this 1-0 from Javier, Seager hits a high fly ball, deep right field, a bomb in the first.
Right away, a statement. Right away, shock value. I talked about, can the Rangers get on top of the fastball? They haven't all series. Watch where this pitch is. It is at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, when you think about where that pitch is and that location of the strike zone, he crushes it. He has been popping them up. Statement one goes to the Rangers.
Corey Seager. Here's his payoff. Garcia gets up on it, drives it to left. Back it goes. Off the wall. Carter read it well. Here he comes. 2-0 Texas in the first. Adolis Garcia's tear continues. Here comes the 2-2. Garber lifts it to center field. McCormick a step back at first. Now comes on, and that ball's going to fall. In center field, it falls, and Garcia's headed home. The throw is not in time. It's 3-0 Rangers. Garcia starts the third and drives one the other way. Down the line, if it's fair, he's got another. He does! Adolis Garcia owning October. Playing the villain role to perfection, and it's 4-1 Texas.
This might be one of the best at-bats of his career. Two fastballs painted away for strikes. He took a couple, and then the same fastball away. That's a very good pitch that he just hit like a left-hander, hooking it down the line.
Chance here in the fourth. Carter pulls one down the line. That is fair. The kid comes through. Young's in to score. So is Simeon. Two-run double for 21-year-old Evan Carter. His 2-0 is over the plate and grounded through the left side of base hit. Seager's in. Here comes Carter. He'll score without a throw. Adolis Garcia is 3 for 3 and is knocked in 4. It's 8-2 Texas. On a 3-1, Lowe swings and it's a high liner, deep right field. Tucker back at the wall and gone. Lowe strokes a home run just out of the reach of Tucker. Double digits in Game 7 for Texas.
Well, like I said, if they can get him going, wow, does their lineup get long? He hit a hanging breaking ball just through the web.
Quite impressive. Tom, take it away.
Here's the fly ball. Hold on 1 second. Back goes Brantley to the wall, and Adolis Garcia has hit another home run. Impossible. His 5th in the last 4 games. He owns Houston. John, gets your MVP ballot ready.
Already penciled in.
Grounded a second. 2 years removed from losing 100. The Rangers have won the pennant. And they were playing the World Series for the first time since 2011. Their first real chance to make a new World Series memory after the heartbreak of that 2011 season. And plenty of heartbreak along this path that they've been able to overcome, that they've responded to. And they're the champions of the American League, toppling the Houston Astros. Home of the payoff. And the bottom falls out again. 1, 2, 3, first inning for Nathan Eovaldi. Last 2 games of the championship series. Carter to left center field. That's going to split the gap and hit off the wall. Seager read it well. He heads for the plate, and it's Evan Carter. Allen to Garcia with a 3-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit left field. Carter can fly. He heads home. It's 2-0 Texas.
I would say he was locked in, very controlled, short to the ball. We've seen him get really big with his swings. There's a breaking ball right down the middle.
See what he goes to on 3-2. It is back to a fastball and like a house by the side of the road. Walker takes strike 3.
Watch what happens.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Third consecutive K for Evaldi. Home with another 0-2. Strikes out the side. The powerful Walker, and it's swung on a miss. He finished him off with a splitter. Tries again. And walks him to tie the game. Here's a 2-2, and there is strike 3 on a generous outside corner from B.J. Rayburn. See if he gets one to let it fly out on 3-2. Fouls it into the glove for strike 3. 8th K for Evaldi. 1 gone in the 5th. And gave Arizona the lead with a leadoff home run last inning. It's a big bouncer right side. This won't be an easy play. Low recovery. Dunning in just in time. Race to the bag, and Dunning and Lowe make it happen. Is 0-2 to Walker. Is swung on a miss. And Walker struck out for the 3rd time tonight. Another 2-2 from Gray. Got a chase from Fan. 2 gone. There he goes. Here it comes. Thomas down on strikes. Longoria's down on 3 pitches. John Gray, last 4 outs have all been strikeouts. Hooks this one on a line to right field. Garcia's back. A leap and a catch. Rangers fans 12 years after Game 6 are saying, that looks a little more like it. Going back, making the play. Fasten those seatbelts to the bottom of the 9th. Could tie it with 1 swing. High drive! It's tied! This is a guy who's been punishing mistakes lately. Got this fastball by him. 2 gone in the top of the 10th. Another 1-2 pitch. And a strikeout on that slider. Adolis Garcia sends one the other way. That sends Carroll back. He's at the wall. And the legend grows. Adolis Garcia wins Game 1. To the day that Game 6 became synonymous with heartbreak. Game 1 becomes synonymous with Adolis Garcia. The Rangers tie it in the 9th on a Seager home run. They win it in the 11th. And of course, it was Adolis. Slider swung to right center field. That's a base hit. Stopped at 3rd as Walker runs through the stop sign. Garcia guns him down. Tony Perez-Chica giving a clear stop sign to Christian Walker, who just barreled through it. And one of the best arms in baseball makes him pay. Fires the 1-1 pitch. Thomas bounces one off. Scherzer ricochets to Young. Barman throw. 1-5-3. Put a star on that. 2-1. Lifted to left center field. Thomas on the move. Not going to get there. Marcus Semien finally comes through with a base hit to left center field. Corey Seager smashes the ball down the line. Goodbye. 3-0 Texas. Second of the World Series for Corey Seager, and boy, his home runs get out in a hurry.
He hasn't seen a ton of pitches to hit, but the ones he's seen, they're not getting back.
Took a first pitch changeup and hammered it. And he's home with a 1-2 to Longoria. Got him swinging. Gabby Moreno swings and misses. Nasty one there. Got him with a high fastball. How about John Gray? 2 out.
Throwing strikes.
Gurriel swings out of his shoes there. Uncharacteristic at bat shot. Pitch. Swings and misses, and Spores gets out of it. On the first pitch. Smacks one to the ground. Seager gets there. Out of his glove to second. In time at first. A double play, and Bruce Bochy can't help but crack a little smile there. The 1-2 from Leclerc. Finishes off a 1-2-3 ninth. And what a Texas turnaround here in Game 3. From losing 9-1 in Game 2 to winning 3-1 and retaking the lead in the series.
Give him 3 to 4 innings.
That's a strikeout of Carroll for the first out. Swings through it. Back-to-back Ks for Heaney.
There he goes. The pitch is high. The throw by Heim is a little high. The tag, he's out at second base. Jonah got rid of that quickly and threw a dart to second, and Marte flings his helmet almost all the way to third base.
On a 2-2, Taveras takes a change in the dirt, kicks away, play at the plate won't happen. Young's in to score. Rangers strike first in Game 4. 2 on, 2 out, a 1-2 pitch. Semien pulls one down the line, hooking, fair into the corner. Taveras in to score. Jankowski in as well as it kicks away. Semien's on his way to third. He's in there. Marcus Semien for the second game in a row comes through, and it's 3-0 Texas. Now Seager to right center field, way back there, and good again. Corey Seager does it again. His third hit of this World Series is his third home run of this World Series.
No one's going to face a reliever more than once, right? But you're going to see a reliever more than once in these games. The more the hitters see the relievers in a series, the better it gets for the hitters. Hitters get the advantage.
And now Jankowski, who singled in his first World Series at bat. Into center field, Jankowski comes through again. Kicks away from Thomas. 2 runs are in. A 2-run double from the guy getting his shot. Travis Jankowski making his World Series debut in place of the injured Garcia. And now Semien crushes a ball back to left field. Gurriel to the wall. Goodbye! It is a rout in Game 4. Marcus Semien came into the game with 3 RBIs this postseason. He's got 5 in 3 innings tonight. And they do it again with 2 outs. Back-to-back 5-run innings. All 10 runs with 2 out. 3-2 to Tommy Pham. Is taken for strike 3. Series over 12. High fly ball to deep right field. Jonah Heim's first hit of the World Series is a home run. And it's 11-1 Texas. Third of the postseason for Heim. So the third home run of this game for the Rangers. Out homering Arizona in this series 7-2. And Leclerc got it. Give that ball to Jonah. Nice keepsake. Hot fly, foul ground. That is caught by Lowe. And that does it for Game 4. An explosion for the Rangers. A couple of 5-run innings. And the Texas Rangers are 1 win away from their first. And Longoria yanks the line drive to left field. Then Carter comes on to get. Evan Carter takes a hit away from Longoria. Another 2-2 pitch. Walker's down on strikes. The payoff. Got out of it again with a fastball to the corner. 1-2 pitch. In there for strike 3. Bouncing ball up the middle. Seager's there. His throw is in time. And Houdini's gotten out of another. Evaldi deals and gets a chase on another splitter. It's a 1-2 pitch for Domo. Takes strike 3. Nathan Evaldi with the hardest fought 6 scoreless innings you'll see. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit left field. Of course it's Corey Seager. It is always Seager. Breaks up the no-hitter to start the 7th. On an 0-1. Grounds one through. Texas takes the lead. Seager's in to score. Carter stopped at 3rd. And after 6 innings without a hit, 3 in a row here in the 7th. It's 2-1 pitch. Walker lines it to center field. Tavares is there. Here's the payoff. Fans down on strikes. Pavin Smith takes strike 3. Backdoor breaking ball from Josh Spores. Have the offense show up. This is going to be the clincher. Hot shot into center field. 3 consecutive hits in the 9th. The ball gets by. It's all the way to the track. It goes all the way to the wall and 2-run score. Heim to 3rd. It's 3-0 Texas.
And then right there, he took his eyes just off of it, thought he had it in the glove, and he just misses.
Runner at 3rd, 2 out. Here's an 0-1 to Simeon. In the air to left center field. Gurriel's back. It is gone! Texas on the verge! It's a 4 spot. It would be a fitting final touch to this run for the Rangers. Marcus Simeon found it just in time.
He sure did. And he's hit 2 big home runs. And that's now the 13th 3-run inning.
Everybody standing here for the most part. And the pitch, call strike 3. Curve at the bottom of the zone. And there's 1 out in the 9th as Perdomo goes down looking just as the pinch hitter, Pavin Smith, did to end the 8th. 5 runs, 9 hits for the Rangers. No runs, 5 hits for Arizona, bottom of the 9th. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a high pop up behind the plate. Jonah Heim toward the backstop. He has a play. He's got it. There are 2 outs. 2 down here in the bottom of the 9th. Those Ranger fans scattered through the crowd, groaning a little bit. There's a good contingent behind the Rangers dugout, and the more out in the bleachers. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spores kicks and fires. He struck him out looking. It's over. It's over. The Rangers have won the World Series. Ranger fans, you're not dreaming. The Rangers are the World Series champions. After 52 years in Texas, 63 years of the franchise. The wait is over. And the celebration has begun.
Straight up 8 o'clock in the Mountain Standard Time Zone, 11 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 o'clock back home in Texas. Josh Spores wraps it up, and the Rangers are your World Series champions. Can you believe it? Wow.
May the ghosts of 2011 be forever erased.
Hello World Series for the Texas Rangers, champions in 2023. And a guy that is about to join Mr. October himself as the only 2-time World Series MVP position players ever. Corey Seager reacts to the last out. Marcus Semien, the other of the high-priced free agents, the guys that they brought in to bring them back to this place. And in 2 short years, they've delivered. In 1 short year, he's delivered. Bruce Bochy has his 4th World Series ring.
So amazing. Beat up before the postseason started, and then Eovaldi now 5 wins in the postseason. What a moment, and what a year for the Texas Rangers.
And Adolis Garcia, who had so many incredible moments that when you watch the reel of this postseason run, you'll hear his name over and over. You'll see his smile and his swing over and over. And the surprise star of the bullpen, Josh Sborz. Josh Sborz on the mound for the last out of the Texas Rangers' first World Series win.
Joe, thanks very much. Here with Commissioner Rob Manfred. And ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, your world champion Texas Rangers. Majority owner Ray Davis, COO Neil Liebman is here, Executive VP General Manager Chris Young, Manager Bruce Bochy, and the rest of the Texas Rangers. And now the fun part, we get to present the Commissioner's Trophy.
63 years is a long time to wait, but the Texas Rangers are World Series champions. It's my distinct pleasure to present the Commissioner's Trophy to Ray Davis, Neil Liebman, and Chris Young.
Ray, you came on board, you bought this team, and you went to the World Series twice. You were oh so close. You had to wait a little bit, but how good does that wait feel right now?
You know, this franchise has waited 63 years to pick up that trophy. I can't tell you what it means to the city of Arlington, the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. We're just thrilled to death.
What do you say to these fans here tonight?
Well, thank you for all your support, for your patience. You know, I'm a man of faith, and I've had the hope that we would hold up this trophy one day. We always had that vision, and we never gave up that hope. And here we are.
And congratulations. Let's bring in the guy who helped make this happen, Chris Young. See why. Boy, am I happy for you. You come home, you're born and raised in Dallas, grew up there, you became an athlete there in Dallas, and you took this job for this exact reason, to bring this trophy home. Tell me how it all unfolded.
Well, Kevin, I got to start by congratulating the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's a classy organization. They have tremendous leadership, and Mike, Torrey, their front office, it's a tremendous organization. They deserve a ton of credit for a great season. Secondly, I want to give credit to our entire organization, starting with our ownership, Ray and Neil, good friend and mentor, John Daniels, who started this and set out the vision. Our players, they did this. They have this trophy, but we have this trophy because of them. They made this happen. They deserve this. I love them all. Bruce Bochy, unbelievable. What a Hall of Fame manager. Came back and led us to this. And, of course, most importantly, our fans. They've waited a long time for this. The wait is over. They deserve this. Thank you.
Congrats, CY.
Thank
you. Bruce Bochy. Take hold of that. So take us back when your guy Chris gave you a phone call and just kind of asked if you wanted to get back to managing again. You think that was the right answer to say yes?
Oh my goodness, it's unreal. I was sitting on a recliner there in Nashville and just enjoying myself when he called me. And I tell you what, I'm so honored to ride with these guys. They inspire me with how resilient they've been. But to get this call, be part of this, I know how blessed I am, and I can't thank these guys enough.
Resiliency has been a name of this team, right? I mean, you've been road warriors. You didn't lose a game on the road. It started obviously in Seattle, and you go through Tampa and Baltimore and Houston, and here you are.
How did you manage to play so great on the road this entire postseason?
Man, I tell you, it's amazing how they came together. And I go back to Seattle. We lost a tough game there the last game trying to win this division, and they could have got down. They went in Tampa, put that beside them, and just got after it. And it's incredible to do what they did, and that's what we talked about, how tough a group this is, how resilient they are. Again, they inspired me. Thank you, guys.
One more, Bruce. Let's ask you about Nathan. He's been so good in these big games. You know that. You know you had confidence in him, and once again, he delivered. What was most impressive about him tonight?
Well, that's Nathan. I mean, that's his resume. We had the right guy out there. We knew it, and we had all the confidence in the world in him. He's done it before. We knew he'd do it again, and for him to go out there and match against a really tough guy, it's incredible what he did for us.
Number 4, raise that thing above your head, Bruce. Enjoy it. Bruce Bochy, ladies and gentlemen, there we go.
I just got one thing to say. You know, everybody was wondering what would happen if the Rangers didn't win the World Series. I guess we'll never know.
Atlanta lost 134-112 to Golden State on Wednesday night. Johnson had 21 points in that game, and Johnson's on the board tonight for the Hawks, and Luka's on the board for Dallas. Atlanta had a road trip of just 2 games out to California. Luka banks it home.
With Trey being out, he has certainly been able to make a different contribution. Luka.
Now you got Sadiq Bey attacking. That's no good. Grant Williams got back. Ball bounces to Hardaway. Another pass over the top. Luka throws a lot of those, but he catches that one to score.
He said, I feel good after this first game back. He said there's no soreness. It's easier to feel that physically than to convincing yourself of that mentally, Mark.
Onyeka Okongwu just turned the ball over. And here is Luka against the aforementioned Okongwu. 4th-year center from USC. Dribble drive inside for a layup. And once a foul. Patty Mills, DeJounte Murray, Bogdanovich, and Sadiq Bey complete the group on the floor for Atlanta. But it's the Luka show right now. He's had a pretty good feel on most of them this year. Johnson up on Luka. Down the lane, stopping, back to the basket, and scores again.
As crazy as that might sound, but
Rashawn Holmes in the game for a depleted Dallas center rotation. Luka fading, hitting again. The dazzling display continues. No good for Ice Trey. And it's Luka grabbing the rebound and still going and scoring. There's only one on Jones. They took one away from him. I believe Holmes has it now. Luka, baseline, yeah, baby. He's not in Luka's neighborhood yet, but he's pulled up to the security guard of the gated community, and he's trying to talk his way in. 30 pace in the first half. First of 2 free throws, good. For more on Luka, here's Leslie McCaslin. Leslie.
And bring that physicality on offense as well.
32 points now in the first half with the 2 free throws.
Yeah, he shrink Charles Barkley, though, didn't he?
Down the lane, Luka again! 34! Those guys fade away into the background.
Yeah, don't let the smooth taste fool you either.
Here is Luka off balance. Late decision to pass it to Williams. Back of the hands of Luka. A heave and a hit over Clint Capella.
You
are getting it. And you are getting a show, a very memorable show by Luka Doncic. 39 in the first half.
Just so you don't take it for granted, because I think we do take a lot of this greatness that's going on right now for granted.
Well, don't take it for granted. Write down the date, January 26th, 2024, the night that Luka Doncic had 41. A first-half tribute to Dirk Nowitzki. By the way, that's 7 assists now for Trae Young. 13 points for Jalen Johnson. For 3 over Capella, hard. Bullseye! One of the top 4 scoring games for Green this year. 4 times at least 15. 19 minutes in the game against Phoenix in his return on Wednesday. Luka now at 46 points. Luka with the drive, and he lays it in. Mavs had equaled their biggest lead at 8 before the quick hoop by Bogdanovich. And up for 3, and in for 3! 71 is the number now. Harp, now Luka has 7 career 50-plus point games.
Yeah.
Dirk had 2, Mash had 1, Jimmy Jackson had 1.
Shooting his freebies well tonight, too.
Bogey leads Atlanta with 20 points. He's 8 for 15. Luka probing, drifting back to the baseline. Yeah, baby! 55, the double nickel! But now they're up to free throws number 15 and 16 in the game coming here. Well, there it is.
Luka has shot freebies perfectly.
Well, I remember Greg Popovich when San Antonio was in town right before Christmas and said, we design these defenses and this guy destroys them. But he won't get the and one here, it looks like. Luka holds the Maverick record. And he's tied that record with 60 points.
That Holmes affected that shot, too.
And in 78 years of the NBA, Hart, there's been a lot of games. Here's the step back for a new Maverick record! 63. And how about 2 more?
This place is gone bonkers.
Garrison Matthews on the bench
is who got the tech.
66 points for Luka Doncic. When Luka reached 65, he'd set a new Hawks opponent record. He broke the record set by Wilt Chamberlain when Wilt scored 64. Around Luka in the paint, blocked by Lively!
Great block shot.
And now Dallas in transition. Luka inside, it goes! It's a basket and a foul!
Makes the shot and the free throw.
70 points. Don't stop now. Luka splits a double. Keeps the dribble alive. All the way to the hoop. Scoop to the hoop with a foul. Points 71 and 72.
And 1.
And then Wilt Chamberlain twice scored 73. Bogdanovich. 3-pointers no good. Tipped up no good. And the game is over. An historic night. Dallas Mavericks win the game 148-143. But tonight, Luka Doncic tied the 4th highest scoring game in the 78-year history of the NBA.
I'll tell you, we've seen some real agility out of the big fella in this series.
Doncic 3, that's right over, and Edwards. Edwards gets it to go. Another one.
Oh, wow. That's 2 back-to-back.
Kyrie Irving's had 2 shots, Reg, and hasn't been able to get either one of them to the rim.
Doncic back-over and a 16-footer, and he is red hot to begin things.
But since then, it's been fantastic.
Quick shot by Kyrie Irving is pure. Doncic weaving, sidestepping, and Lively is up high to slam it home. And down court it goes. Nice catch by Green. Beautiful pass. Washington. What an assist. Assisting, saving, and Doncic has it with a lively screen. Tailed by Anderson. Doncic.
Has he even touched any part of the rim, coach?
14 points already. 14 for Luka on the logo.
What is going on here?
He is on one tonight.
And he is giving it to someone in the front row over here as well.
Poked away Anderson, controlled by the Mavs.
Here comes another heat check from Luka.
Doncic again, another 3. Got it! He's a flamethrower! He is on fire! 20 points! He has it here. Anderson on him. Doubled by Towns. Finds a gap. Throws it up high. Gafford. Good hands by Gafford to get the 2. He was a huge reason why, along with Washington, that midseason trade, the season turned for the Mavs. It's Kyrie knifing, piercing the paint. Gets the deuce. Irving driving hard. Into 2. Kicks to Kleba. 3.
Good defense there by Edwards on Kyrie initially.
Irving on the move and through traffic. Wow, what a play.
That would have been a big one.
Yep, Minnesota shooting 34%.
In the corner, Jones, triple, nails it. As the mismatch on Reed, looking to go back and forth and find it open. Washington in the corner, who absolutely drills it. Another three.
7 for 29 now from 3 in the series.
Irving, wide open, 2. Off the glass. After the first time in the series, Jordan McLaughlin is in. He's on the ball now, as is Anderson. Watching Kyrie take it with ease and glide for 2. The stutter step, the feed, Jones in the corner. Back to Luka, takes aim from 3 and buries it. Doncic, 5 threes and 25 points. So the 39 by the 2 Mavs and only 38 is a team from the Wolves, and Irving 3! In this one, Doncic inside, and that's the way it begins with a high-flying Washington.
Doncic and Irving are ahead 46-42.
Doncic with ease glides in for 2. Faced no resistance. Timeout, Minnesota. Out to Doncic. Washington, nice ball rotation. It's Washington for 3, and he is on stroke tonight.
Towns now with 14.
Free! Doncic on defense. Lively, Irving, open triple.
And that's the plus, having Lively.
But my goodness, to get out of that hole is a monumental task. Doncic will wheel, stop, tripled, and got it.
Because now you see Lively going to the bench. You're going to play half the game. So you can play all out. You don't have to worry about all out.
Step back 3. Kai is feeling it.
Great moves by him. Kyrie Irving, Derek Lively in the draft, and then the trade deadline with Did he call that?
Off the glass. Reed was a 6-man award winner. He was watching Lively. Now he's on Kyrie Irving, who accelerates and picks up the 2, driving inside.
Great season for Minnesota, right? There was low expectations coming in, and now they're assist and finish here by Lively. We've got 4 guys that can initiate the offense in Boston. And I keep telling people, as great as Tatum and Brown are.
All right, the inbound will come 5 seconds away. Here it goes. The Western Conference champions are the Dallas Mavericks. They're going to the NBA Finals. They'll take on the Boston Celtics. And going to the finals for the first time in 13 seasons.
Class act here by the fans here, supporting this very young Minnesota Timberwolves team with a nice chant.
You know, they only had 42 wins last year. They had 56 this year. They were the 3 seed, only finished a game and back at Denver. And they had the 4th best record overall in the NBA. But Dallas was too much. And they take this series 4 games to 1. And are the Western Conference champions. And are going to the NBA Finals. After the break, we'll be back with Inside the NBA and the Western Conference Finals trophy presentation, including the Western Conference Finals MVP.